guys, so this is how do they see me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with deck 1 and deck 2. So have a think about your person, have a think about them and you and your relationship, and let me get your collective energy. So pick deck 1 or deck 2 for your answer. How do they see me? This one's going heavier. Okay, let's go. So can I have the collective energy for those that pick deck number 1? How does their person they are thinking of see them? Thoughts, feelings, energies, thought processes and emotions. How do they see them? Two, 3, 4, and one more. 5. 5, 5, 5. Oh, 5, 5, 5. Things I say when my guides are close to me and I don't think about it till afterwards. So it's when I never remember, because the readings are channels, because it's just spirit and I'm just a channel, like from spirit, through spirit, to spirit. So I'm just channel. So I never know what I say in the readings anyway. So when I watch them back over, I notice all these little oblivious things that I do, like say 555. I just picked up on that one there. Okay, can you tell those that picked deck number 1, how does that person see them? Person they are thinking about, how do they see them? It's a hand slip. No, it's a hand slip. 2, how do they see them? 3. Falls to the floor, come to your door. How do they see them? Okay, what's going on here? Okay. So this person that you are thinking of is currently in conflict about how they view you. Now their conflict is head over heart, mind over emotions. That's where they are at this point in time. You've got 2 5s. You've got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So these are both the emotions and the logic. Now these feel that these scales are unbalanced at the moment. They're trying to be more logical about the situation, but the emotions are actually winning. But what they're doing is they're closing off to the emotional side of it at the moment by focusing on the logical side of it. So they aren't able to progress forward because they're battling their own demons at the moment. So you are merging with their energies, with the sun and the moon in the background, masculine and feminine, yin and yang, never gender specific, obviously never has orientation, it's always energy. But you're merging energies and moving into the middle. 3 cups have been spilt in the middle. Sometimes your 3 cups is your celebration. Sometimes it's third party, but if it's third party, you would know about it because you will be the third party. These cups are spilt in the middle. They're unsure on what choices and that they're meant to be making. Now they have got this lamp in their hand, trying to think of the way forward, ready to make their wish on this situation. However, they still are trying to use this logic. So their emotions are pulling them, they're pulling at the heartstrings, but they're still trying to navigate the situation using logic, using their power and using their strength, trying to stand in their energy. You've got all the mountains behind them for all these blocks that they have put up. But they're stuck, they're confused, they're trying to balance the yin and yang, the light and dark and the good and bad. You've got justice for the scales being tipped, okay? Sometimes it's karmic, a lot of karmic energy is flagging up in these readings at this point in time. We went from, as a collective, you went from the Hanged Man to the Devil, to now we're getting justice. So there is movement. You can see the collective movement as it's progressing forward. Now they're trying to, again, balance it all out. Again, the sword is in the hands, the scales are here. Scales could be filled with water, so this could be the cup. So putting the chess pieces together, trying to get stability with the columns over the top, trying to get the chess pieces all in the right place. But they're just trying to balance all these emotions out at the moment. I've had a bad cough, sorry. They're trying to protect their heart. Still, they want to offer you the stability. They're trying to get stable within themselves so that they can be the provider, so that they can be the logical person. And this is what is driving you mad as well, because this logic is winning and this need for stability is winning and this need for I am right is winning. at the moment. This is what's driving you mad as well, but this is how they are feeling about the situation. So they're just trying to balance it all out at the moment, trying to use the logic to outweigh the emotions. But it doesn't mean they don't feel the way about you. They know that they want to come back to you with the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. They know that they want to give this a second chance, but they're just not quite ready at the moment. It's just the scales are tipping, the scales aren't quite balanced. Again, the yin and yang, light and dark, good and bad, trying to get on the Chariot, trying to move the situation forward, balancing the heart and the emotions. This relationship, this collective for Deck 1 is all about duality, which is one of the main reasons why we're here, finding the balance between good and bad, light and dark, right and wrong, yin and yang, you know? And that's what humans do. It's part of our process. There will be movement towards you. They do know they want to be with you. At the moment, they are protecting this heart, but this is soon going to move into this movement coming towards you. That's where they are feeling at this point in time. How do they feel? How do they see them? How does the person they're thinking of see the recipient? People watching. That was a posh word, wasn't it? Recipient. They see that you're standing in your power now. They're seeing that you're standing strong, and they're noticing that perhaps your emotions aren't quite as stable for them as they thought they were, which is good. Starting to panic them a little bit, and that will force them into movement. She's standing there with her sword. She's almost like, yeah, pouring her emotions away, like, come on then, your choice, you know, too late, too little, too late. But that's okay, because that's just starting to panic them into action with the Seven of Wands, panic them into moving forward. They know that they've got to make a choice, and quickly. Well, they feel that, you know, you'll probably be ready to wait a little while longer if you don't tell them. But that's how they feel that these choices have to happen at the moment. They're going to be making moves to you. They can see you as the Nine of Pentacles. They see you as the person that they want to be with. They see you as your stable new beginnings. They see you as Pentacles can also be about family units. Seeing this is where they want to be. But they're just trying to balance the scales at the moment. That's what's happening. Can I have 3 more, please? No? Okay. Can I have some clarifying cards then, please? For deck number 1. Clarifying cards for those that want deck number 1. One, 2. Yeah, they're panicking. They're panicking. That's where they are at the moment, in this state of panic. Feeling that you are moving forward away from them, and it is worrying them. This 3 of Pentacles on this one, you're turning your back on them. They're coming to make moves towards you. They feel like your back is turned on the situation, which is good, because in that case, that means they're going to have to put the work in now. They're realising that you're not just going to come running back, and they're realising that there's a lot more that is going on in your head and in your heart, which is great, because that's where you need them. You don't need to be just going to their every whim and every move. So that's really good, really positive stuff. This will be on your terms now. They're looking back at the memories, thinking of you, and trying to lead Divine Feminine at the top. They're trying to grab you, trying to pull you towards them. They want to start this again. They do still feel trapped by certain fears, fears of the past, fears of the future as well, worrying how this is going to play out in the long term. But they're trying not to think about it too much at the moment. They're just going with the flow of the energies. They are moves that you've got victory. They want to be with you. They will, victory. Yeah, these are really good. So victory, you've got 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So you have your victory, your divine energy. This is you standing in your power, standing strong, standing with your tiger next to your courage, all your work that you've done, or your self-work, working out your victory of this situation going how you want it to, and the Ace of Cups for your passionate new loving your new love beginnings. It's all there. They want this with you. They also have the Ace of Swords, so they know that you can't be messed with. Well done. Good cards. They are good cards. So you've done all the power work. You've moved forward. You've moved the situation forward by focusing on yourself. They're just trying to just balance their emotions and their logic at the moment. The scales will tip in your favour. The jigsaw pieces will go into place. They'll stop protecting their heart and start making the moves towards you with quick haste. It's going to be fast. They'll be like, oh crap, you're sorting yourself out. What am I doing? conflict of themselves, then they'll quickly make that move with the Nine of Pentacles and the movements there. So they're good cards. So yeah, they see you as the one they want to be with. They see that they have made an error. They also see it takes two hands to clap, but they are more in error. And they feel that now, and they see that. They understand that more now. So the situation will move forward. It's good. Good stuff. Okay, let's do deck 2, 10, 16. Can you tell me those that picked deck number 2? How is the person they are thinking of seeing them? How do they see them? Collective energy for deck 2, please. I've had a right bad cough, I have. My readings, I was like dead croaky. Literally sounded like a frog. Someone needed to come and kiss me and turn me into a princess. Okay, can I have collective energy for deck 2 and the person they're thinking of? How are they seeing them? How are they seeing the people that are watching? How do they see the people that are watching? Okay, let's do this. Can you tell me please, those that picked deck number 2, how do the people, no, how do the deck 2, the person they're thinking of, how do they see those that are watching? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good cards. Let's get 2 more. 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is kind of, I'm going to start where you were and talk about where you are now, because you've made leaps and bounds with the situation. You had the Death card, you were thrown into the situation, things went wrong, the cycle had to end. You have been recovering over this over the last few months. Majority of you has been last few months, some of you it's been weeks, but it's more on the month side of things. So you've been putting all the pieces together. They knew that this situation had to end, and they went away for a little bit of time with the Six of Swords. Now what's happening in this time that you've been spending apart is this person has started getting the longing and the yearning for you. They're looking at you with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy. They're seeing you as passionate, how they want to be with you. They're feeling passionate emotions towards you. They're also feeling romantic emotions towards you. These two are merging. Now in deck 1, they wouldn't merge. These two have merged together. They know that they want to be with you. They've made their mind up about it. Now it's the case of action, and there is action on the cards with the Fool. They're taking a leap of faith. They've decided that it doesn't really matter so much about these fears anymore and what's going to pull my earring out. Fears anymore, what's going to happen in the future, what direction they're going to go in. They have the new beginnings of the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands again. So you have them thinking of you with the Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups, and then you have the new beginnings with the Wands and the Cups. This is movement. This is them wanting to be with you. This is their passionate new beginnings. This is them making their steps. Most of you will have heard by, the majority of you watching this should have already heard from them by now. If you haven't, it's coming. It's the merging energies, and now they want to be with you with the Star card. You're on the right path. You're on the right track. They're following their star now. Decided that fears are irrelevant to the situation because of how they feel. The iceberg has melted. The iceberg has fully melted. They're going to go with it, take with a swing in their step, take a leap of faith, follow the energies of your passionate and emotional beginnings, new beginnings. The Death card and the Six of Swords, they had to go away to process this situation. This situation wasn't healthy the way it was. You were both struggling with it, so that temporary pain has moved forward now for you to start moving things on. As I'm talking, the Five of Cups, that's the pain from the past, which has had to happen for you two to move this situation forward. There is still fear, of course there is still fear, but you two are mirroring with this fear effect. They are one side of it, you are the other side of it. So your fears are a lot more balanced between the two of you now, whereas before it was more them in fear. Now you had fears too, but they were more literal fears, which is why they backed away from the situation as well. Whereas now you're both on the same wavelength as fears. Their fears have got less, your fears are still there, so you are on the same wavelength of fears, which again means that your energies can merge with the Cups and the Wands. How do they see them? High Priestess, see you in your power. They are still feeling stuck, a little bit stuck. It's not so stuck and heavy as it was. It's not like they're stuck in mud now. It's like they're just cleaning their boots off, ready to move forward towards you. Again, the balancing energies. These energies are so much more balanced with this deck. They realise that they want to be with you. They realise that this is time, and they realise that they're going to push it forward. This is great stuff. High Priestess really want to be with you. They are still a bit stuck, and that's because they're stuck by the fears. And they're worrying about things that have happened in the past and history repeating itself. More to do with your situation with them than the previous situations that they've had in their lifetime, because to them, you are the most important thing. Oh. Okay. Once they've decided to make this decision, which they will do, which is coming, moving forward, the emotions again, they're just scared of admitting that they were wrong as well, I've just heard. They don't want to tell you, like, oh, I was wrong about the situation, I didn't mean it. They don't want to do that, because then that proves that you were right. And a lot of them haven't quite got the bleep to do that. Four of Wands celebration. They're going to make moves towards you. These always look like lightsabers to me, coming to fight for you, coming to fight for the light. They're good cards. Let me get some clarifying cards for you. Yeah, movement, energies are balanced. They see you as the person they want to be with. Oh. Okay, can I have some clarifying cards for deck number 2, please? The collective, how does that person see them? Those that touch deck number 2. How does that person see them? 3. And one more. 5. How does the person see them? Those that picked deck 2, can I have some clarifying cards for these cardies? It's the first time I've ever called my cards cardies. Got some clarifying cards. Thank you. And one more. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. They're seeing you in a much more stable position. They're seeing the heart-centered emotions with all the green, the chakras there, crystals for clinging on, seeing the new beginnings with you, standing grounded, knowing that's what they want, seeing you in your power. So proud of you. They also see you as the person they want to spend their life with. Divine feminine at the energy at the top. Remember, never gender specific. So whatever energy that is in relation to you, there's never orientation on tarot. It's just energy. So standing there, wanting new beginnings, wanting family with you, stable emotions, knowing that they want that. An Ace of Wands again, Cups and Wands again, passion and love, new beginnings. They want it all with you. They want it all with you. Well played, well played. So I want to hear when it all moves forward for you. Right, that's it. So if you want to book a reading or your manifesting plan, email mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's Mystic Love Tarot. I'll follow you unless it says private, and if it says private and you want me to follow you, just message me. And then what is the other thing? I'm going to be doing a course in Birmingham with my friend Sharon, Sharon is a platform medium, which means they go on stage, and we work really well together. We've done quite a few events together, so we decided that we're going to merge our energies, boom, for the collaboration of you all. So we're going to be doing a mediumship and tarot 2-day teaching program. Just trying to make sure I can secure a venue at the moment. I found one that only fitted 15 people, which I don't think is going to be enough with all my clientele and with hers as well. I think it's that horrible calling you clients. You're my babies. You're my beauties. Alright guys, so look after yourselves and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.